Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now. Shine through? Shine through, and she's wearing like moon amulets. I think there was in the cutscene, from what I remember, the cutscene that we've seen when she was a little, I think she had a necklace that was in a shape of a crescent moon as well. Hey, where's Apollo anyway? Shouldn't he be in the hospital? Good question. I almost forgot about him. This is really important. I don't know, he opened up a wound. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby. Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion? Trying to find evidence, maybe? When I came out of the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Rinny. Or Bumrap Riney, sorry. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look together. Both of you? Huh. I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be. What does that mean? I don't think Apollo was rude in the previous game. So you went looking for Riney together before we were called back in courtroom number 5? Yes. I'd have some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then, they called me into courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing. He's probably dead. I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Just maybe he found some new pieces of evidence? He found some new piece of evidence. Anyway, we'd better go and get him. Good idea. Hopefully he's not dead. December 17th. 12:11 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Bah!
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today. Come on, I know you're...
Is he dead?
Oh.
Wait, what? They actually killed Apollo? To be continued. What the hell? December 18th, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Is he actually dead? That would be extremely impressive. Assaulted during the trial yesterday. Thankfully, he's going to be okay. So, they didn't kill him, huh? But he's still at the hospital undergoing treatment. So he got assaulted. I wonder by who? This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. But given how things ended yesterday... Good morning. Hello, Athena? Oh, really gloomy. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. Can you greet me back? Oh, hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss? Huh? The paper? That came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news. Wait, what happened? Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Huh? Well, it is December, so... What, is it Santa? Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. She's up in the mountain? She lives up in the mountain? So you'd better watch out, okay? She's not in the mood for your bullshit, Athena. Or maybe she's trying to cheer her up or something. You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice. Apollo Justice. Huh? Oh, poor Apollo. And it's all my fault. Sniffle. Uah. Oh, Junie. What was I thinking? I'm so sorry. The shock face as well? What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body. Thank goodness. Yeah, I read it here immediately. The game spoiled it for me. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious. Is he up though? Can he not testify to who did that to him? We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he is going to pull through. But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. I guess. Is Miss Woods all right, Athena? Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on that sofa over there. Oh, like... time went for some reason. You actually calmed her down a little bit. I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie. Shouldn't this be looking sad and not annoyed or frustrated? She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh? Guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you doing? Who, me? Yeah, you. I knew you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you alright? Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm alright. People who've studied analytic psychology are great at times like these. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions too. No, you're bad at it. Somehow, I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. I gotta be honest with you, viewers. If I'm gonna say something that I am actually good at. It's actually, I'm actually good at keeping my cool. I've been in situations where, especially in confrontations where, especially in work-related things, where the people that I deal with, or even my clients, were like go into a rage and might actually start insulting me and calling names, and it is really important to actually, try and you keep your cool. And I've been with a lot of people that they actually broke. They couldn't handle all that pressure, all that name calling, all that bullshit that they hear from in the work. But after each and every situation that I see and I face, I've started to see myself as someone that can actually keep his cool in critical situations, which is something that I can actually shop around as as someone that can offer services and value to my clients. And of course, as I said before, viewers, for those who don't know, I'm a businessman. I have my own business, and I meet a lot of clients and whatnot. And I do have the habit of actually having my own CV, and everything that I actually think I'm good at, I just write that down in my CV and put my my work experience and whatnot in that CV. And then sometimes I actually shop around. I actually apply to jobs, and I did really get offers for jobs that had really good pay in fields that I had no experience in, which is that is really good. So some of these traits that this is something that I've learned, and take that as an advice. Some of the traits that you see that you're good at might actually be of value, and you actually have to be aware of your strengths and weaknesses, and try even shop them around. This is actually a one of my clients. He wasn't used to be. He is he works in a university, and he is a dean of I forgot. He is a dean at a section there, but dean of what, I forgot. And he was one of my clients, and I talked to my clients and whatnot. We have some sort of a relationship, talk to him from time to time and whatnot. And he actually gave me an advice, and he is older than me. Of course, he definitely have an experience in the same work that I had, and he told me that he was the one that told me that it's a really good idea to try and shop your CV around. Look at your strengths and just shop it around, even if you don't need the job, just to actually see your value towards those that might actually be interested in your services. And I've been doing that a lot. I've been actually doing that a lot, and trust me, viewers. I actually just sent I've sent my CV, and I got reply to an interview that I went to it, and I really did great. I really didn't even want that job, but I was surprised by the pay that they actually offered me. I did not think that they were gonna offer me that amount. I'm gonna make it disclosed, but trust me, viewers, it was definitely good for my situation. Of course, as a businessman, I cannot, just stop whatever I'm doing and whatnot and just go to that job. Not to mention that I'm actually doing much, much better than financially, I mean, than if I would take that job. Although, like it was a secure job, that's for sure. Like, as a businessman, there's a lot of risks that you can take, and things can go wrong really fast, especially in this economy. But I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing more than fine, actually. I'm doing more than fine. But yeah, that is one thing that I actually think that, as a piece of advice, and trust me, viewers, this piece of advice, it actually can cost money. Like in business consultations, these kind of tips do cost money if you actually. Like, these are the kind of business consultations that will cost you a lot of money. These are the kind of tips and suggestions that you actually get from these firms. So yeah, that's one for free, I guess, for viewers. Shut up, have a nice day. Nobody cares about your advice. Just play the video game, goddammit. Alright. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Navy SEAL? Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Uh-oh. Is this the start of the second game? I gotta be honest with you, viewers. The second Ace Attorney, the way it started with I don't want to spoil things, viewers, but the way that Phoenix Wright actually momentarily lost his memory, got on the an amnesia for a little bit. That was stupid. That was stupid. The second game was definitely my least favorite in the series. I think it's the my least favorite overall. Even compared to Apollo Justice. I think I prefer Apollo Justice to the second game. Not a lot of people would agree with me there, but yeah, that's my opinion. It would be really stupid if it's actually gonna be like, oh, he's gonna lose his memory temporarily, so this section of the game can be a little bit harder with these crucial information that he managed to obtain, blah blah blah. But he is gonna remember this crucial information at the very last minute of the case, and he's gonna save the day, blah blah blah. Something like that. That would be extremely disappointing if that's gonna actually happen. Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4, or who assaulted him. Really? The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head. Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels. I just talked about that. Yeah, that was shitty. Definitely didn't like gave me, like, I gotta be honest, it gave me a bad taste for the second game. Not to say that the second game is bad. I don't think any of these Ace Attorney games were bad. I think all of them are great. All of them are fun, but yeah, that section was kind of meh. But who in the world would do such a thing? Huh, Mr. Wright? Just wait till I get my hands on the coward who hurt our Apollo. Are you actually Do you actually know some karate or some shit? That would be surprising. And I think she's a little bit tall. She's 18, huh? She's 18. I think she's a little bit tall. Damn, she's gonna be the waifu of this playthrough? Now, Athena. I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you. Okay, boss. You're right. Oh, yeah. Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now, let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. Why? Is there anything new? Cause of death? Trauma? I mean, there's nothing that I want to check. Here. Are we gonna miss something? Details? I don't think we had any details. Or different details. Assaulted? Huh. Nothing really interesting. Nothing out of the ordinary, should say. If memory serves, when I have more than 6 pieces of evidence, I should be able to switch pages with this panel. So just gonna tell me that, hey, you can actually switch left and right. Earth to Mr. Wright! I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble! I forgot his name. I think he actually copyrighted that, right? He actually copyrighted that phrase. Let's get ready to rumble. I forgot the name of the announcer. I think he passed away not too long ago. Let's get ready to rumble! You bet. With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right, for Miss Wood's sake, and Apollo's too. December 18th, 9:50 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5. Day 2. Court is now in session. All rise. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question? I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor. 1 day? That's not a lot, actually. Need to take 1 day to find that? I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed. I apologize, Your Honor. Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial. A separate matter, you say? And what might that be? I assume you are aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4. You're calling that ruins? Well, I guess it is a ruin. Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up? Oh, Juniper might actually be, a little bit suspect here. Yeah, she's a prime suspect to that attack, actually. What if she was the one that actually did it? What if that was actually... That would be cool. That would be really interesting. If she actually did do all of that. Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice. At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods. Uh-oh. He isn't going where I think he's going with this. Is he? He is. The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault. You don't have any proof, though. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the incident under the deliberation? The under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial. I think it does. But I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. But you know what? It doesn't make sense. Because Apollo is the defense attorney for Juniper. He's not gonna just find evidence to, you know, try and pin it on her. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. What the? That's the map of the ruin? This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found. Courtroom number 4 diagram added to the court record. Courtroom number 4 diagram. A diagram of the courtroom as it was when Apollo was discovered after the assault. Oh, so that's Apollo's body? The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice? Why indeed? What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne? Their motive? Who's they? I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing. You mean you found some incriminating evidence? That's an easy one, really. Phoenix Wright will say no, there isn't, and there isn't, and that's it. Case closed. The argument is closed. Payne will have to prove that no, there is an actual evidence and show it. Precisely, and so I surmise that the defendant picked up a piece of the rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him.
Objection!
Junie would never do such a thing, that's the objection. She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that. Miss Cykes, please control your outbursts. It's the prosecution's belief that my deliberation on Mr. Justice's assault. We will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself. Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice. What? That's kind of doesn't make sense. What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday, I think Apollo might have figured something out. Huh? Wonder what it was. He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Maybe the two incidents really are related after all. I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself. Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand. Coughing again. That's gonna be interesting. Gotta say. I'm still thinking of a way that Juniper might actually end up being the goddamn culprit. The goddamn one that actually did the job. I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop. So, Miss Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo. I don't think people can get upset to the point where, you know, they stop breathing. Well, unless they have asthma, and I don't think she has asthma. Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court. Alone with Apollo. Ooh! Juniper and Apollo sitting in a tree. Kissing before hitting him upside the head. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Before whacking him upside the head. That was funny. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person? So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell? What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature. He wasn't loud. Is he loud? He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out. Huh? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Oh, like hitting him in the back like that? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. But one has to wonder, what did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins? I mean, I mean, why not? She got called back again to the courtroom, and he decided to continue on his own. You know, to find the evidence. I think Apollo might have figured something out. Something? What kind of something? Something to do with the court bombing, kind of something, I think. Oh, new evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed. I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away. Damn. Gasp in pain. Gasp in pain in the ass. Well, someone's gonna be named a pain in the ass sometime soon in the game, or a pain in the butt. Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor. What lie is that? When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence. No, never! Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. What the? Nobody checked that. That doesn't make any sense. Come on. We found the proof of her foul deed there in the courtroom ruins. Come on, dude. There's no blood. Doom. S-D-O-O-M. I don't think that's... I'm trying to read that upside down. What on earth? Capitalized Earth? Do you see it? There in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. Witness the message he left us. It's written in blood. W-O-O-D-S. Why, isn't that? That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters. Doom. It's doom. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us. Submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted. Apollo's assault photo added to the courtroom. Apollo's assault photo. Apollo is shown collapsed on the floor. Bloody writing is also visible. No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name? I don't think that was Apollo. Of course that wasn't Apollo. Let me double check on this one first. Oh, it's in here too? Right hand? It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. That's a picture here. Wait, was that his jacket? Is this what he was wearing? Well, why are you angry at me? Mr. Wright, the nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do this? Hey, don't take it on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. Man, Athena's an idiot. Why would you think Apollo actually wrote that? When we discovered Apollo yesterday, yeah, it wasn't there, right? Apollo? No. Ah! That was a flashback. We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena's scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. Are you serious? You guys didn't notice that? You guys didn't notice that the area was clear or clean or anything? There are 3 people. After that, they were there in courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there. Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Doesn't make any sense.